Hello, welcome to our presentation about how to apply for post-completion OPT. After viewing this video, you should be able to do the following. Identify how to choose an OPT requested start date. Understand how to request an OPT I-20 from ISS. And understand how to submit your OPT application to USCIS. Here we have the general steps for you to apply for a post-completion OPT. Your first step is to request your OPT I-20 from ISS. You will submit that request via your MyISS portal. If you're confused about how to submit that request, we do have a tutorial video on our website for the MyISS portal. Once we process your request, we will issue a new I-20, which will note that you are being recommended for OPT on the second page. You will then take that I-20 to submit your application to USCIS. You can continue your job search during this time as long as you don't begin working. Once you receive approval from USCIS and your EAD card in the mail, you can begin working on the start date on the EAD card, and then we'll have to report your employment via your SEVP portal. We're going a little bit in depth, step by step. So in step 1, requesting your OPT I-20 from ISS, you will first need to refer to the final year checklist page to determine if you need to submit a final quarter reduced course load. This is so that if you need to register for less than full-time that last quarter, you will be able to maintain status. This request can be submitted via MyISS as well. Make sure you pay the required ISS $85 fee. Determine your planned OPT start date. Again, you can use the OPT calculator to determine your OPT start date. We will talk a little bit more about this in the next slide. If you'd like to get some feedback on your I765 before you submit it to USCIS, you can submit a draft version of it to ISS when you submit your OPT I-20 request. We will review that and give you any feedback we think is necessary. This is an image of the OPT calculator. As a reminder, your earliest possible OPT start date for post-completion OPT is the day right after your program end date. The latest possible start date is 60 days after your program end date. Use the OPT calculator located on our OPT page if you'd like more guidance on this step. Currently, most students are submitting their I-765 application to USCIS via the online USCIS portal. To receive feedback on your I-765 before submitting it to USCIS, you will need to begin but not submit your I-765 application online. By clicking the Create Draft button on your USCIS portal, as pictured here, a PDF will be generated, and that's what you will upload to your OPT I-20 request to ISS in MyISS. Step 2. After you submit your OPT I-20 request and it's processed by ISS, you'll receive your OPT I-20. This I-20 will be uploaded in the document section of the MyISS portal, as pictured here. Don't forget to look it over to make sure the dates are correct and sign it yourself before uploading it to your OPT application on the USCIS portal. Here we have an example of an OPT I-20. You'll want to review specifically the second page to ensure that you have the correct OPT start date and end date that you requested. USCIS must receive your OPT application within 30 days of your issuance date. You will see this date in the first page and the second page of your OPT I-20. This date marks the start of the 30 days you have for USCIS to receive your OPT application. As a reminder, once you are on OPT, the travel signature on the second page is valid for only 6 months. Step 3. If you submitted a draft I765 for feedback and you got feedback from ISS, please make sure you use that feedback before you submit your application to USCIS. Once you've uploaded all your application documents on your OPT application in the USCIS portal, make sure you pay and then submit your application to USCIS. Save your receipt notice as this will allow you to track your application in the future. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video about how to apply. Next, please watch the video on waiting for approval.